Well, it's Connecticut's oldest public park, and it was the site of the Continental Army's 1779 winter encampment. In this week's road trip close to home, News 12 photojournalist Lori Goliath takes us to Connecticut's Valley Forge in Reading.
We're at Putnam Memorial State Park in Reading, Connecticut.
It's the site of the encampment for the soldiers in 1779.
Putnam was a major general at the time. He just won rank under George Washington.
He believed in a cause. He was a man of his times.
He was sent into Connecticut to guard Danbury and Long Island Sound. He was in command of all three brigades that were sent to Reading, Connecticut.
This is to thwart or prevent the British from coming north to raid Danbury, which was a depot.
This place was really important. Connecticut was nicknamed the Provision State because of how many supplies it sent to the rest of the military. Any loss of supplies could have meant the end of the Revolution for the Continental Army. As you walk up the hill and pass through the main gates, it is really astounding the first time that you see the remains of the encampment. It really helps you imagine how they were living in 1778 and 9, what everyone went through that winter. There are two sides of the park. It's separated by Route 58. On the historic side, we have a 1-mile loop. Takes you around the park past all of the remains of the encampment, and there are also a few reconstructed buildings. We have a museum as well that has some artifacts that were found here at the park. This is one of our original sign-in books. We have them going back to 1893. There's also a reenactment field and youth camping area up that way.
We are planning an encampment, that is the Brigade of the American Revolution. So it's sort of bringing history back to life that people can say, wow, they really ate over a campfire, they really slept in those tents.
There's nothing quite like costume and interpretation to get kids interested in history.
Understand what the life of a soldier or a civilian was at the time.
On the recreational side, we have additional walking trails right by Putnam Pond. It's
a nice rural area, a lot of different trees that are native to the area, and also it's historically interesting.
It kind of has everything. It is so special, and when you're here, you can tell that everything that's been done at the park is really the culmination of a lot of years of love and effort. There's really no other park quite like it.
Well, a reenactment of the Continental Army's winter quarters will take place on Saturday, November 5th. If you'd like more information, go to news12.com.